You guys, and this is my video on my Grand Challenge run. Some of you guys may know, I just came back from Toronto Regionals where I just top forward with the team I'll be showcasing here today. This is not by any means a team report. I actually had these games pre-recorded ready. I just want to make this quick intro here because I didn't really record a GC intro. And in these games, you'll see my first 15 games for day 1 of the GC. And I'll be posting the next 15 the following video, and my final 15 to turn for the third one after. I do plan to make a team report after this, but I want to say that I didn't stream because I did plan on using this team regardless of Toronto. I've been using this team for the last 2 months, basically since Reg F came back. Funny enough, this is also based off of Regidrago E team. There's actually no new Reg F Pokemon I can see here, right? I have a bunch of friends who I was working with where I didn't want to reveal some key spreads and such, and I will be talking about the interactions of the spreads and like how I came up with them in my team report. But I just wanted to let you know that that's coming very soon, and do expect a report on that. And sorry that there will be any much more information on the team, but I'm sure most people know about the spreads looking through my stream games, and I guess you can get some clear clues through the GC here, but more explanations will come soon. Despite all of that, I hope you all enjoy, and I'll catch y'all later. All right, first day of the GC. I thought it'd be cool to record a game instead of streaming this time around. Mainly so I can have footage to look back at still while mostly focusing. Just talking to myself. Okay, Tornadus Mirror start off with. Not really that fun. Drago looks pretty good. There's not a single Dragon Energy switching. So I might just see something like Tauren Drago. And I want to say... the back is weird, because it's like... I think I need Rilla to sit in front of Raging. And lastly... It's like Ursh, or it's maybe Heartflame. Gold's also not bad either, but it doesn't match up very well into Chi-Yu. But Gold is very good versus Cornerstone, Raging Ball after Terras and such, so... I think I'll do Drago first and see how it goes. I mean, Gold last, and we'll just wing it. We'll wing it. I'm always so shaky. GC is so cold right now, but... Alright. Yeah, so it's the Torn and Raging Bolt. This is the weird part because a lot of things can happen. I think here I want to Tailwind, and I want to bait Terra or just go for Dragon Energy immediately. It has to be Terra Fairy, right? Surely. You could be Terra Electric though, and that'd be bad. But I'm expecting it's Terra Fairy, so I kind of want Tailwind and pivot to Gold. I can keep Drago healthy later for the Chi-Yu, which could be good. Yep, and it's Terrad. I'm assuming it's Terra Fairy, right? Yep, nice. So we get that play right. Okay. And looks like we are speed tying, because I'm also max speed Tauren. Webs. Okay, that part's a little annoying, but it should be okay. I kind of reset my drop on Tauren, swap to Rilla, and commit Terra Steel and make it rain. Or do I commit Terra Steel? Because there's Chi in the back. I could also just fire off and make it rain, right? Which might be more consistent. But then I have Fake Out cycled, so maybe it's okay. If I just kill the Tauren and the Raging Ball here, I'm in a good spot. So maybe it's why I can swap to Rilla and just Terra Stone. I have Fake Out pressure after. So it looks like his Torrent stays in. So I think Tier 7 was correct. I can kill both. Maybe he's not Focus Sash. He could also just be max speed, Cobra Cloak, so we'll see. Sunny day. Oh my god, is it Weather Ball? Uh-oh. That's not good. A Seabolt. I live. Okay, that's great. Huge turn. He is Sash Torrent, so that part's not great. But getting rid of Bolt's amazing. Mostly to keep our Torrent healthy later. And now we have Fake Out Pressure. Alright. And it's Overpawn. Okay. I mean, it seems okay. Kind of wondering what we have back here. I can go for like a... what, Fake Out. Make it rain. I can also glide the ogre. I can glide the Torrent here. Okay, that's good. Torrent's gone. So now I don't have to worry about Torrent speed ties later. That's pretty good. Alright, that's fine. We are okay with that. This part's weird, but I mean, Ursha, my Torrent should be in a pretty decent spot here, right? I'm fast from Overpawn. Okay, it does bring Shiyu, but I should be fine because I'm in a pretty good spot to just I think I'm trying to figure out my best way to win this. Overpawn could protect here on this last turn, a Tailwind. I could glide the Shiyu just for a little bit chip and a tail and plus Dragon Energy should pick both up. That might be my play. Calling Overpawn protect here. In case he's like a bulkier Shiyu, right? I want to like maximize my odds to win this. This also might be Sash Shiyu, right? So breaking Sash and Shiyu could also be good. Okay. So there, that's in range of a range of Dragon Energy for sure. The Flamethrower, which is fine. And now with both Torrent and Drago and Tailwind Dragon Energy, I should have the game locked. Dragon Energy plus Tailwind here. That should be locked here. I think at this point I need to get pretty unlucky to lose this. Tailwind also covers for a Choice Scarf. I don't want to risk IC. Yep. Should kill Chiyu here, guarantee it. Nice. As long as there's no Cudgel crit on Drago, I should have this locked. Because if he crits my Drago, then I can miss IC on Torrent, and that would suck. Okay, no crit though, so now it's guaranteed locked. Nice. Sweet. Nice, we won again. And just like that, we win our first game of the GC. Great. Alright, pretty happy. I wasn't really sure what to expect because, you know, I was doing really well on Best of 1 ladder, but GC is always a different story. You can never really take that to heart, right? But we'll move on. Alright, so that last game got was like 15 points. Now we're placing L at 1500. And, okay, very traditional balanced stuff. This looks like the Life Orb Raging Bolt stuff, if I had to guess, but I do think I have a pretty straightforward game plan into these teams. I usually like to go Heart Flame, Drago, or Varula, Goldango. Obviously, this kind of matchup depends on the sets, because some parts of this can actually be awkward with what I'm bringing. I do think like Urshifu and Torrent have some places as well versus some of the Pokemon. But I think I do like this for the most part, so I'm gonna do this. Flutter Urshifu. Okay. I mean, this is fine. They can't exactly stop both here. I think here I like the idea of Glide Ursh to break the potential stash and pivot to Myrilla. I mean, that's pretty consistent. Just keep Drago healthy, right? And the following turn I can Glide again and Woodhammer to Flutter later, right? So that's smart. Because you can't kill either Pokemon here. Wait, let's see. Might double the Drago. Or maybe attack the Heart Flame, split your damage. Alright. Makes sense. Icy Wind. And you either Surge in the pawn here, or you CC the Drago. Okay, nice. Ooh, that looks like banded. That looks very much banded. I could be wrong, but that looks so choice banded. That had way too much damage. Interesting. Okay. So the question is, do I sack my Rilla here? I mean, I think I Cudgel Flutter anyways. I Glide Ursh, right? That is so much damage. Okay. It's insane. Alright, that part's a little annoying, but it's still fine. Okay. T-Wave. Alright, that's a little evil. Very much evil. Okay, nice though. And a Cudgel here. Okay. Very interesting. I mean, at this point, gold's not nearly as valuable. I can maybe... Because they can also try parting shotting my Rilla. Okay. I think here I'm a Cudgel Flutter and swap to gold. I can reposition in Glide Spam later. But yeah, the main purpose of gold was to deal with either Flutter or the, what do you call it? The Terra Fairy Bolt if you had it, but it hasn't really been the right position, so I think this is fine to pivot. Interesting. Okay, they bring Bolt. Honestly, now I'm in a decent spot, right? Because Ensign's not doing much here. I mean, they can knock my Rilla, they can blitz me. They parting shot, yeah, that's what I was thinking. And that part's nice. Great. And are you lefties? It is lefties. Okay. So, I mean, still a little annoying, but everything they have is very low. Flutter, Ursh in the back is very low. I can also trick. Honestly, tricking the Tricking actually might be quite nice. Like, what if I swap to Drago and trick the Raging Bolt? Because then if he clicks CM, he specs lock into CM. That'd be funny. And that's what I'm going to rely on here. So I don't think he's imparting shot the gold. I think, oh, not the gold. I don't think he's imparting shot the Ogre Pawn. Okay, he does protect. Good play. Good play. Do you knock off here? If I just power him instant, that'd be good. But let's see. They do orange shot. Oh, so that could have been a really good power gem. Unfortunate. But it's still okay. It's like weird though. It's like I got the turn very wrong. Very wrong. But it might still be doable, right? It's one of those things. Choice by Urshifu is nuts. If I just Terra Glide at turn 1, by the way, Urshifu was cooked. That was definitely a choice ban. Okay, Urshifu's back here. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna Dragon Energy here anyways and pivot back to Pawn. Because if I force the Terra Fairy out here anyways, that'll be great. Most choice band Urshifu are also very slow. And I think I'm gonna hear my bank on me being faster than his Ursh. Yeah, this endgame of gold can still be okay, because I can still use gold down to beat down Instant plus Flutter. Okay, let's see. Are we faster? Okay. I mean, this is going to be the deciding thing, if we are faster than Ursh. And we're not. But we do kill Urshifu. So this trade's okay. Because Ursh was the fastest Pokemon, right, at that point? Yeah. Goodbye, Ursh. This endgame's really weird. Very weird. Oh yeah, he's T-Wave, Moonblast, Icy Wind Flutter. Probably no Protect. We lost Grass, which is annoying. But it might be okay. Depends on the Pokemon brought here. It's probably Instant. Or it could be Bolt. Well, it's not bad here either. Oh, this endgame is tight. Tight. I mean, if I were him, I think I would bring out Bolt here, yeah. And now you have this sort of weird 50. I can Terra Glide. And that seems fine, Terra Glide, right? And I can beat down the Instant later, Regidrago, I think. Also, Rilla plus, like... It's weird. I think beating down this Raging Bolt depends if he Calm Minds here or not. Like, if he CM swaps to Instant, I'm kind of screwed. But he didn't make that play, so if I don't full para here, Flutter's dead. I mean, that's my goal at this point. So don't full para. It looks like he didn't even Terra the Bolt. It's a pretty crazy call to make, I feel. But he got it. So it comes down to this. Okay, nice. That's a really big turn. No power? Nice. Okay. Huge turn. Huge turn. Now I probably win a Drago, right? I can fake out Bolt, swap the Drago, prevent that CM, and have Dragon Energy. Which is going to be huge here. Yep. Fake out the Raging here. Swap back to Drago. And I can force that Fairy Terror out soon. Okay. Let's see. Knock off, and that's fine. And now we just win with Dragon Energy, make it rain. Supposedly. Well, I mean, okay, there's ways for him to make it 50-50. If he protects here, and Dragon Energy Make It Rain doesn't kill instant somehow, that could be a little rough. But I think it should. And if it doesn't, he can't kill gold here, because I'm bulky. And we have Okrpa in the back to redirect turn hits for gold later for Make It Rain, so I think this is fine. A lot of ways to make it awkward for him, so just gonna do that. I hope this kills Ensign. If it doesn't kill Ensign, it comes down to this here. Let's see. Max, special attack, Regidrago. This will do a lot. Ooh, so much. No citrus? Oh, it is citrus. Okay, that's a little problematic. Because we could have Power Gem, I guess. But it is we should live any hits that instant for out us, and then we can still play around this. Let's knock off. Okay. And we live. Nice. Okay, that's big. That's a big turn. Because now I can Dragon Energy. I'm gonna trick the... Wait, do I trick? Yeah, I think I do trick to get rid of lefties. Because Clap probably kills me from here. At least I'm still neutral, so... This might be okay. This endgame. Oh, if I Power Gem the instant, that would be huge. Dragon Energy Power Gem. That's what it wraps, right? Maybe that was my better play. I mean, if he wasn't Citrus, that was, I think it was what I did was fine, but Citrus is annoying. Alright, let's see. Clap. No, the clap. Damn. He always plays wrong. It's still gonna be tight though, because I can still play around this with Okrpa healthy. Or not healthy, but alive still. Do you CM here? Oh, if I make it rain. Damn. So you don't have specs, but that was his dodge clap, and he does CM. Ah! Annoying. Okay. Question is, do you clap my gold now? One more grassy turn left as well. Because you can pulse my pawn on the swap. Which would be annoying. I'm gonna read it. I think he went for Pulse. So we still gonna make Rain off. And that's actually still pretty good damage. Earth Power. Still gonna try to make a Rain. Should do quite a bit. Alright. We're still in it somehow. Calm Minds again. Very greedy. Again, we're still in it. We're still in it. The bright side, there's no more lefties on his guy. Ah! A lot of reason made here. I think now I swap. Ever power again. Let's see. Because you know Maker Rain kills you now. Let's see. Did I get it right? I don't. Okay, but 2 Earth Powers looks like kills, so it's still fine. Okay, it's still fine, because 2 EPs kill. I'm Orb. And Clap shouldn't kill my Drago. Which is pretty funny. Yeah, 2 EPs kill him from here, so it's fine. Okay. And our pair twice should kill him. Let's see, we get it? Yeah, nice. And we were helping out, Clap shouldn't kill. As long as there's no crit, we win the game. Well, this went down to timer, bro, or 55 seconds left. That's crazy. He's taking like his... It came out to the wire. This was like probably the closest second game of my life in the GC. So we pray we don't get crit when we win the game. Comes down to this. Down to the wire. Dude, it just comes down to this. I don't know what's taking his time. It always comes down to practice me. Yes, nice. No crit, and we win the game from there. Oh my god. That was crazy close. Wow. Really tight set. He made like a lot of aggressive reads, and thankfully he got most of them wrong, and we were able to capitalize off that, but that was pretty tight. I'm happy about that, though, because it shows how to beat both balance with Regidrago. So yeah, a good win here. Alright, game 3 up against Stevie. And let's see. Another Tornadus Mirror. This is gonna be one of these GCs, huh? I don't know, I don't mind Torn Mirrors. I'm experienced in them. It's just like, I'd rather not play them. If that makes any sense. So, I don't think he's gonna go for Trick Room. I mean, I know he's Fergaraf, but all his Pokemon are so slow. It's probably gonna be like, what, Torn, Urshifu, or even Heart Flame Lead. It kind of depends if he is Sunny Day on his Torn, which, looking at his team, he probably is. So we're gonna change that actually. We're gonna go with Torn Ogerpon with Rillaboom and Urshifu, I think. Look pretty solid. Let's try this. Alright. This is just Torn Flutter. That is fine. Totally fine here. I mean, if I remove the Flutter Mane, it's totally good. And it looks like he is Booster... Speed. Okay. Well, if I can drop the Flutter Mane speed early, that'd be good. This also covers in case the Tornadus is Focus Sash. Just knock out the Torn. No more Sunny Day. Tailwind later with Urshifu back should clean up. That's the goal. Alright, let's see it. Please land Icy. Protect Flutter. Okay, so this is a pretty good turn for the most part. Because we're able to kill Torn, which is huge. Oh, we missed though. Okay, well. Was a good turn. Until it wasn't. Alright. Okay, but he's not Sash, so I guess that's okay. Didn't end up mattering. Good thing we're not doing drinking stream for this weekend. Can't afford to after the holiday break. Single strike. Okay. Alright. Single strike is here. This is really interesting on how this can play. So I feel like gliding the Flutter, if that kills it, I'm in a really good spot. Like if I swap to Relevant here, and glide the Flutter main. It doesn't always kill, but it's gonna do a lot of damage. If he, it'll kill him if he's not bold, so. Let's see, Grassy Terrain boosted, +1, stab. Oh, that's on a sliver. Okay, that's fine. Because we should live any hits from Urshifu. Yep. So yeah, it could have been worse. I think here I can fake out and Ivy Cudgel the Ursh. Alright. Detect. Again, that's fine. Yeah. So I'm still in a good spot. Because I can glide the Flutter next turn, kill it. He has to Sucker Punch my Ogre Pawn to get around the Grassy Glide. Which I think he will. He only has one more Tailwind. So I effectively stalled out Tailwind turn completely, which is pretty good. So I think here I can glide and swap back to Torn. Okay. They're actually rush you. But yeah, that's fine because I have Tailwind later and Urshifu, which is good. Or should just win his endgame anyways. You Sucker Care, right? Yep. Cool. Nice. Good damage. And yeah, I just want to Urshifu now. My own Ursh. This wins. I can Tailwind High Horsepower the Chiyu. So I'm not relying missing. I don't want to miss my what do you call it? Icy Wind here. On both, that would suck. Okay, so we connect. So that should be a good game. Sweet. Look a blow. It's whatever. With Ogre Pawn Urshifu back, there's no way we can win this. I can Woodhammer Urshifu plus Icy Wind to kill the Flutter. Actually, Icy might not kill Flutter, but it should. It should. It's pretty low. So Icy here. And yeah, I haven't driven my Ursh back, but... Alright, this is how every Tail and Mirror should play for me for the GC. We'll love that. It's always so annoying if they have certain pieces, but... It could protect, but it's whatever. Okay, double protect. Again, it doesn't matter. Because I have my guy in the back, my good friend, my own Urshifu. Okay. I think I can glide the Flutter now, and it doesn't really matter what I do. Yeah, grass is gone, but glide still goes Flutter, and I can Bleak Wind. And yeah, with no tail on himself and no more booster speed, Even if he gets a double protect and sells all my Talon turns, Scarf Urge, revenge kills. And we miss Bleak Wind on Flutter, but we land on Urshifu, so we do break the Sash at least, which is good. And yeah, we win the game here. Cool. Yeah, there's nothing he can do. Hello? Yeah, I was reveal Ursh, why not? Hello, Urshifu. Just to show him. And we just attack. Let's jet, why not? Cool. Alright, sweet. 3-0. Good start for day one. I'm probably gonna cap out around 5 or so games for day one, just because it's better to play more in the other days. So yeah, but we'll do a few more for day one here. All right, we're 15-4-6, and we are up against, I'm not gonna, Ryad. I don't know, that looked so off to me at first. I can't say names though. Sometimes it's really bad at reading. It's late at night. Okay, so we're going against Indeedee and Hatterene, Smeargle, hard trick him stuff. I do have a pretty straightforward game plan though. It's basically just Regidrago, Goldango, and click double spread on turn 1. That's it. If they lead Smeargle with Fake Out, I can Terra Ghost Regidrago. So, yeah. That's the general idea. Okay, Indeedee Hatterene. I can just Dragon Energy and Terra Sonic Rain. That's pretty safe. That should just board wipe. Should be very, very fast, assuming I got the knockouts, which I should. I think worst case scenario, he's Terra Steel and Hatterene or something. I don't see any way he can get around this. Good protects the hat. Again, it's fine, because the next turn, I just do the same play, right? Okay, yeah, Needy lives, but it's fine. Goodbye, Needy. So what do you two do the turn after is the question, right? Bring out Smeargle? I don't know what you do here. Okay. Yeah, Indeedee House interestingly, because it's like double spread just nukes it, and they brought Torkoal. I just Dragon Energy again, make it rain. There's no drawback to this. I think it's kind of over. I think they had to lead Smeargle and force a weird 50. But yeah, I think I just kill both here. Because this Dragon Energy is going to do a lot to the Terrifier Hatterene. Should be doing a lot. Oh. I love Regidrago, man. I don't know, it's so fun. It's a bit linear, but there's something about it. You cook Dragon Energy once or twice, and you just nuke the field. Like, Hard Shuriken can't do anything if you're cooking double spread. So, amazing. That's his game. We're 4-0 now. Beautiful. I'm hoping I can fit as many games in the video as possible because I'm playing Hyper Offense. These games should be, ideally, 3 or 4 minutes. Unlike the second game. The second game was like 20 minutes, which was kind of crazy. But, yeah. Nice. GG. Good stuff. Let's go, Drago. Alright, game 5. We'll go to Angelo. Probably my last one for day 1. Wait, Angelo, is this like... Angel Hunter? Brian Collins, maybe? Could be. Very interesting. I mean, I think this is just Draco Gold again. And, I mean, The Glade has probably a wide guard, which should make this a little bit more complicated, but I still think it's the same exact game plan I did last time. He can make this weirder for me with the Glade, but I do want to see how this plays out. I think this is Brian Collins. Yeah, Glade and DD. Which makes sense. Like, obviously here I can go for, I mean, it's two different plays I have, right? I can double spread, but he's wide guard. Maybe I can like go for Shadow Ball here. Plus Draco and DD. That seems like a decent mid-ground. Does get around the wide guard, so if they land Draco and DD's just dead. I do land Draco. Kills in DD. And that is his 2 Pokemon gone again off turn 1. I mean, there's still ways for him to get around this, but this is really bad for him. Like, really bad for him now. I actually really wonder how he can come back from this. This is like... That was like a horrendous turn 1. Let's see. Like, what can you even have in the back to get around this now, right? Urshifu. Okay. And Photograph. Yeah, it's... I think that's over. Because I can just go for maybe Shadow Ball plus Dragon Energy here. And I have Glide in the back to win, I think. This will put Urshifu range of Glide. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's for sure in Glide range. Pokeballs to gold. That's fine. With Mold Breaker Grassy Glide, I can get around Armor Tail, which is great. Trick Room now. But yeah, I think it's too late for him. Order Pond. Glide, swap to Rilla. And then Ogerpon Rilla beats down Ferrari. So yeah. Mold Breaker, let's go. Yeah, I don't think there's any way we can get it. Maybe he's like worst case scenario, it's like Photograph gets every crit possible with Fruit Spray. Like Hyper Voice crit into Hyper Voice another crit. Maybe. But I don't think that even saves him. Like, let's see how much this does first of all, and we'll see. Hyper Voice, Fruit Spray. You are. Okay, so you need to like Mega Crit me, I think. I think the best play around this, I protect my pawn so you don't crit Hyper Voice. I stall the turn Strip Room. The 3 turns left. I can protect once. I go for high horsepower on the Terrafire. Right? Okay. Alright, beast Terra Fairy. Psyshock. Okay, he's going for a crit or something, or maybe he's you know what? He would only make this play if he's Sap Sipper. He could be Sap Sipper. To play around Sap Sipper, I'm just Cudgel and High Horse here. He could be very much be Sap Sipper. It's a GC, right? We're gonna play for our 100%. That's really funny to be a Sap Sipper, though, but we should win this. Yeah, I don't think even a crit kills at this point, because we're pretty bulky. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I mean, this crit would have killed, but we couldn't attack horsepower anyways, so that's nice. And we Dragon back, so we win the game. Cool. All right. good win versus Brian Collins, I'm pretty sure. But, I mean, yeah, after I got that turn 1 right, I don't know how he can win. Like, versus hard Trick Room, if you denied early Trick Room, you just win the game. That's just it. So, perfect demonstration of another Draco Goldengo lead. Alright, so we're actually 1575 now. We keep going to 1500, so I think taking a break for day 1 is totally fine. I also totally forgot I could have actually glided versus Brian because Mode Breaker Glide ignores Sap Sipper P-Wise. So I literally talked about Mode Breaker and I totally forgot it ignores Sap Sipper there. So that's kind of funny on my part. But yeah, I'll probably play some more games for the day 2 of the GC. Alright, we put someone pretty high for day 2 here. 1644. With a very unorthodox team, Smeargle. You don't see Smeargle every day. Heatran's a problem for Goldengo and Drago. We do have Earth Power, which should help out a little bit, but I don't know if it will be enough. I'm trying to think of what else would work here. I'm trying to think of what would be best on lane. I mean, like maybe a Heart Flame Draco with gold, and maybe Rilla for Glide. Urshi's not really amazing versus Water Pun and Dragonite. And Tauren, I don't think Talon value is as important here, so maybe I'll just try this. Let's see though. Spider-Man. Yeah, Heatran Dragonite. Kind of what I pictured. Yeah, the question here though is, what are you gonna do? I generally don't know. I can protect the Scout. Because I don't know what his Terra is on Eater. Like, I think Dragon Energy is safe, but I want to Scout Terra. Yep, the Terra. And what is it? Dragonite. And Steel. Okay, so good thing I don't protected. That's all I'll say. Nice. Gotta play it safe. Scale Shot, okay. And Heat Wave. Alright. Mostly fine turn. And now from here is the question, what do I do? I think I Ivy Cudgel the Dragonite and Dragon Energy. Dragon Energy break the multi-scale. Cudgel kill the Dragonite. He knows I have Earth Power too, right? I can Earth Power to Heatran, but... Okay. Smart, I guess. That's fine. Kind of knowing we didn't EP there, but it's still okay. Still gonna do a decent amount. That did a lot. That is so much damage. That's not even a crit. Good lord. Alright. Neat. Alright, totally fine. That's Life Orb. Huh, good to know. I think I Cudgel the D-Knight here, and I can maybe Earth Power the Heatran. I think that might be okay. Killing the Heatran here would be nice, so I keep my Orgrimmon healthy enough. Okay, neat. Draco kind of did its job as well. Because now with Heatran gotten gold, it's in a much better position. Alright. And it's not multi-scale, or did I crit him? It's just inner focus. Okay, double knockout, that's amazing. What a great turn, here. Sweet. Urshifu's here. Single strike. Okay. I mean, I think here is fine. I can follow me. And I can Draco Meteor the Orgrimmon.
Oh no, maybe that was a wrong play, because... Oh, is Urshifu's faster or not? I might be cooked. Oh, that might be a mistake. I mean, miss! No! Oh my god. My play was fine, I landed. I missed. Jeez. I thought about it for a second. If he just called when he's faster, I've been cooked, but I think he is choice banded. Because he's slower than my Drago, of all things. Which means he's, like, on the slower end. So maybe if I fake out his Urshifu here and Terrace to make a rain, I can still win this. That was kind of a choke, too. I made a bad play. And I got, not punished for it, but I got punished from the Draco miss. But if he's not Protect, I think this is a fine play for him to make. Because he's slower than my Drago. I think he's choice banded then. That's so annoying, though. I land Draco, I won the game. Always. My play, I should have swapped out Ocarpon and Draco. I think that was my move, to swap the Rilla. But I had a pretty bad choke there. It's fine, though. It's fine. Definitely still doable. Depends on his Urshifu set here. Don't be Protect, please. If he's not Protect, it should be locked. Now, let's see. He's not. Alright. If there's no Ivy Cudgel crit. Or Leech. Maybe he's calling for Terra Water? No idea what that plays for. His Urshifu is faster, but if this kills, this would be great. Nice. That's his game. Alright. So it didn't end up mattering because his Urshifu didn't have Protect, so... Even though I had like a kind of a bad play, his set being what it was blocked it up for me. His DCs. Sweet. That should be a win for me, right? I want to double check, but... That's nice, that's nice. That should be 6-0, but let me double check. Okay, that was indeed a win. Now we're 6-0. And we are facing Andrew. Alright, let's see. And we're against the Elizabeth Sun team. Which is a little bit annoying. Ogarpon's pretty good here, though. I think Ogarpon, Drago, with Gold Rilla, again, seems nice. Like, Gold is a Sleep Powder immunity. Drago can force out Terra Fairies. Gold's also good versus the Flutter main. Just only really bad versus Lando in particular. I think Gold can also be torn, or Rilla can be torn, but I don't know what he's gonna bring here. There's so many different options he has. I don't know if he will bring Lando. I think he needs Flutter, he needs Torkoal, he needs Bolt, and then from there can kind of depend. So I'm just going with my gut, just go with these four. If I lose because of Lando, then I guess I should have brought Torn, but we'll see. Okay, it's Regidrago Flutter. Totally fine. Okay. I mean, honestly, I think this is fine. Because if I force out this Terra early in the Bolt, I probably just win. I'm going to go with Terra, Glide, and hope that kills the Flutter, and swap through Rillaboom here. This was just a surprise play here. I just nuke the Flutter. If his Raging Bolt ever Terras here, he's also kind of cooked, right? Terra Fairy, you lose to Rillaboom with Ogarpon, so... He's like inclined to Terra Fairy too. If he doesn't Terra Fairy, I stay on a Drago. You're cooked. Alright though, that's nice. Ideally nice. Alright, he stays in with Flutter, so this should be a gone Flutter main. The question is, do you Terra Bolt? If you Terra Bolt, very good position for me. If not, it's still playable, but obviously would have preferred him to Terra. Alright, let's see. It's just a KO. Please be a KO. This is not Terra. The Flutter's gone, so that's a really good turn. Obviously could have been better, but I am still okay with this. Decisions from here. Wake is here. I definitely want to play Aronis still, but trying to think my best outcome from here. I think I can Spiky Shield and High Horsepower to Wake. So I have double Glide, right? I think he knows that. I think High Horsepower is my best play. Covers for the Terra, Fire. And if he does Terra Fire, I win a Drago, so... Okay. This gotta be, Historical back, okay. Terra Fire, right? Please, please, please. No, he didn't. Alright. It's still fine, though. If it's Flamethrower and Arilla, we'll take that. Alright, it's Hydro Steam. That's fine, though. Now it's Glide Glide. Crit him there. But he knows Glide Glide can kill him. So does he actually go for it, is the question. That was a free Woodhammer, and he let me go for it. Alright. I think this is Glide Glide here. Maybe I should just Woodhammer to force a Terra. But I was really expecting a Terra Fire there, from how he's playing it. Protects, though. Alright, so the Eruption. If it's Eruption, it's fine. Because I got a free swap to my Drago, which is good. Alright. Again, it's fine. Yes. Okay. So this is actually good for me. Free swap to Regidrago. I can follow my Dragon Energy. And I should win with Goldango plus Drago here. Drago back. Like, with Flutter gone, Dragon Energy spam. Follow me. Dragon Energy. Yeah, I think this is locked. He has to be like Terra Fairy Wake, maybe. That would actually be bad. But I don't know. It should be Terra Fire. The Prado should be locked. Nice. Double knockout. Chris Draco. That's fine. Ogerpon did its job. Now this is board weight. This should just wipe the field. Life Orb, Dragon Energy. Nice, nice. Beautiful. GG. I don't think even Clap Crit kills Goldango, so it's fine. Yep. Sweet. Yeah, if he's Terra Electric, doesn't resist Dragon Energy. Make a rinse, so does a bunch, single target. This game. Should be game. Nice, and he's gonna be Terra. I mean, he was Terra Fairy script anyway, so sweet. Nice win. Now we are 7-0. Alright, 1600 now, and we're going for a noob on P2 Ursa. Okay, so P2 Ursa is pretty interesting. It kind of depends on what they like to lead with, but if I want to kind of cheese him, because it is CTS, I can do something like Goldango plus Regidrago, to basically farm Ensign plus P2 lead. Like, it's very hard for him to position around that, if so. And I can do something like Rillaboom plus Heart Flame back, maybe? I'm kind of feeling it. I kind of want to cheese him. He doesn't know I'm Ghost Terra Drago, so... Because I surprised Ghost Terra, if it ever leads Fake Up plus P2, this is my best lead. But obviously kind of depends. But I'm playing aggressive. We're gonna kind of wing it and see how it goes. Can go anyway. I mean, I think worst case scenario is like Flutter Ursh lead. Or Flutter... I mean, yeah, Flutter Urshifu applies the most pressure on Terrace through Goldengo, right? Or... yeah, it's really just that. But I don't think he will do that. So yeah. Alright. The very last second. P2 Instant, yep. Exactly what I was talking about. And I think it's just Terra Ghost, Dragon Energy, make it rain, right? That's fine. I think this kills Instant. It might live P2 in a sliver. I could Draco the P2 as well, but I don't want to miss. I kind of go for my more safe play here. So, yeah, I feel good about doing this, so I'm gonna do it. Yep, nice. That's a huge turn. It just kills. I actually don't know if it kills. It should. That looks like it kills. Specs make it rain? Surely, right? Nice. That's a... I think that's his game. That's a tight cheese instant P2 lead. Obviously, this is best of 3. That pressure is still there, but I don't have to make that play every time. Great, that's amazing. How does he come back from this? I actually don't know. Yeah, Ursa's here, but I just make the same play, right? Make it rain. Dragon Energy. Turn 1 cancel. Let's go. Alright, these games are gonna be fast. 8-0. Alright, Dark Pine. Let's see. Talon Mirror, but they have Whimsicott, which is actually a little bit annoying because Drago, you know, it's good here, but it's also bad here. It's good versus the 4 that are not Flutter and Whims. Goldengo on lead definitely makes... well, it's better versus Whim's Flutter, but it's pretty bad versus Ogerpon, so... I'm kind of debating on what to do here. There's a lot of ways you can play out, I feel. Yeah, this is a bit awkward, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's like Torn, Ogerpon, Rilla, and maybe I use Ogerpon Rilla to beat down the fairies instead of Gold, and I use Drago still because Drago matches really well versus Instant Ogerpon and Furgraph Urshifu, right? I don't know, I'm trolling. I mean, I feel like I definitely need a way to hit these guys. I can also bring my own Ursh, but my own Ursh is not actually that bad either. I'm gonna go Drago though. Go my gut. If I get rid of the fairy types, Regidrago wins. That's my conclusion. And we'll see if I can make that true. This could be a mistake. I think Goldengo could have also worked or Urshifu, but yeah, it's Ursh Instant, so oh, interesting. Interesting. I kind of want to preserve my Ogerpon HP. He's Fake Out, which is very free. I kind of want to Bleak Wind. So I land his Bleak Wind, that'd be pretty big. Maybe I go Rillaboom here. Keep my guy as healthy as possible, right? I mean, this is where my own Urshifu would have been good. I would have Bleak Wind swapped to Urshifu, that's what I would have done. But now I'm forced to swap into Rilla, which might take a bit too much damage, but we'll see. Let's see, let's see. Fake out Ogerpon, right? Oh. Interesting. I did not expect that. Alright, that's fine. Okay. You know, obviously, I won't lie, it could have been better, but it's not the end of the world. Because I still have Ogerpon healthy. Oh, okay. If I bring Drago out here... He didn't even Fake Out, that's pretty crazy. I can Dragon Energy and High Horsepower here. I don't know, I don't think they have Whim's Flutter in the back. Whim's Flutter in the back just loses too hard to Heart Flame. I think he only brought one fairy. That's I'm banking off that. He only brought one fairy here. Maybe it's like Flutter Flurry, or it's... I generally don't know what it would be, but I'm just banking on this. Yeah, Torn going down, it's not amazing. I can't really sugarcoat that. Okay. So we'll kill Instant here. He did bring Flutter. The question is, what's this other slot, right? Oh, is it actually... It was actually Whims? Maybe I should have brought Gold. Oh, he did bring Whims. So annoying. Okay. I might have done goofed. I should have brought Urshifu back, because the back Ursh would have been so good at surging pinning things. I honestly didn't think he would do this, but... It's still doable. Like, Heart Flame's still in a good position. Drago can still beat down Instant later. But I should have brought Urshifu instead, because it would not just dealt with Instant. It would have dealt better versus his double fairy as well. So I think I might choke. This might have been just a really bad bad bring by me, to be honest. Even Gold would have been better. Honestly, anything but Drago probably. I just like hyper fixated too much on dealing with Heart Flame, Instant, and Urshifu that I totally forgot he could do double fairy. Okay. But this means I can like glide spam. It's Encore, which is fine. So I still get a hit off on him. Power Gem. It's Specs though. And we miss. Yeah, we couldn't ask for a worse turn. There it is, right? I think it's just this. Snipe the Flare main here and try to endgame with this Drago plus friends. I think that's my only way to win this. Okay, if this kills the Flutter, I have chances. Darn though, I misplayed this though so bad. Your tail in this turn. Okay. Does kill Flutter, so now we have a chance. We have a game now. We got a game now. If it's Urshifu, I have Glide, but he can Sucker Punch me. So it might become a 50-50 endgame. It's actually Instant though. So this is actually totally okay, in a sense. Well, it's kind of okay, right? It's not, like, guaranteed. Knockoff probably kills my Overpawn, right? But he could just fake out me. Maybe I Cudgel and I Draco the instant. Okay. They Encore? Okay, they Encore. So I still get attacked off, which is still fine. Honestly, could be worse. Okay. Yeah, it's damage. Damage is damage. Just not my preferred damage. Okay. Now, I swapped to Rilla to reset my thing and Draco the instant. It's still doable. Still doable. I'll say that. Just, Drago's so bad here. I could have brought any other Mamba Drago and it would have been fine. Let's see. Okay, they Moonblast. I live. Do they knock? Okay, they get the drop. That's unfortunate, but they knock off. Doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay. So now we have a game of, just, I can fake out the instant and cudgel the whims to get around this. I mean, that's my way out, I think. Because obviously instant can flare, but's my guy, right? That's very noble. He only has one turn Ellen. So I can fake out to stall the last turn, and I can cudgel the Whimsicott. We already know he's Sash and Whim, so cudgel here will just kill the Whimsicott, and maybe I have better odds to win this endgame. This will kill if it's Terra Ghost. If it's Terra Fire, that's worst case scenario, but I think I'd have banked on him not being Terra Fire at this point. And then I can win this. But he sacks the Urshifu to fake out. Okay. Obviously Terran Whims. It is Terrifier, so I need to crit the Whimsicott here, I think. Okay. Fake out, kill Urshifu. Darn. With Moonblast and Rilla. Beat that pretty well, though. If this kills the Whims, that'd be really big. Not quite enough. And now I'm locked into fake out, sadly, because he can fake out my pawn and encore me. Yeah, this is a very bad ring. I choked so hard. Damn, Drago did jack. It literally did no damage this whole game. Yeah. Encore now. Now it comes to how many turns I can stall with Encore. So this is the first turn Encore. Like, Let's see though. Terrifier Whims, darn. Okay, 2 turns of Encore. There might be enough turns. It depends on if his instant has Flare Blitz as well. I'm just really not ready, right? I'm off this. I can cudgel the Whims here and hope for the best. I think my chances of winning this now is cudgel kills Whims. I can stall out the turns here and try to beat endgame with Rillaboom plus Overpawn versus instant, but it depends on his instant moveset as well. Alright. Talon plus Knock or Flare Blitz, right? Moonblast. Oh yeah, because this crit there too, okay. If he's only Blitz, that would suck. I didn't get him kill anyone, so it doesn't end up mattering. It's not. Yeah, no, I choked so bad. Oh, that's so annoying. Any Mon but Drago. Any Mon but Drago. Okay, so we're 8-1. Honestly, that was mostly user error, so it's not like... I don't think the matchup was bad by any means, I just played out pretty poorly, so unfortunate. Wrong Mon burn. So we are 8-1. Alright, next game. Versus Ariel. Sucks we lost a little bit early today, but you know, can't win them all. That's why I learned from GCs. It's impossible to have a 100% win rate. This is interesting. Like, I don't know what to expect here. I mean, Bolt's a Pokemon that can be annoying here. Drago looks pretty good on paper. They only have Flutter Mane as a immunity. What else can I do here? It's just covering for every single lead is a little difficult. That's what I'm noticing. Maybe Ogerpon Drago just to be safe versus Chenpao leads. Torn him back to have the speed control. And Goldango. I like Torn to get Tailwind up versus Flutter, Lando, etc. Even Ogerpon Rock. So I'm gonna try this. Oh, my dog's here. Sammy. I don't know. You wanna say hi? Yup. Yup. Say hi to people. Hello. Okay, so it's Entei. Plus Flutter. Honestly, don't really know what to expect from this lead. Is it booster speed? It is. What's the Entei gonna lock itself into? Fire? Stone Edge? Stone Edge is actually an option, right? I think I'm gonna Spiky Shield. Stone Edge would be annoying. And maybe go Gold. But honestly, I don't think he has Stone Edge, so I'm gonna go for... I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go all. I'm gonna Terra Ivy Cudgel. I'm gonna Draco the Entei. Because he's not gonna Moonblast in front of Ogerpon, right? I think here he's more likely to go for Icy Wind. Like Icy Wind, Sacred Fire. That's a safe play from him. So let's see. And that's what I'm banking on. If I get it wrong, I get it wrong. Yep. So this should be fine. As long as he's not Stone Edge, which I don't think Entei usually runs Stone Edge. I said Sacred Fire to be safe. Yep. Because that would have caught Goldango. That was my other play I was thinking. Swapping to gold. But now I just get a double knockout here, which is pretty good. So I'm pretty happy about that that turn, to be honest. Yep. And yeah, we kill Fireman Agriculture there, so yeah, mostly okay turn. Nice. Nice, nice. And I think he would Sacred Fire to Draco as well, because it covers for Terra Steel, right? So very aggressive turn one on my part, but it ends up working just fine. So I need to bring up Ogerpon, Bolt, Chenpao. Okay, so this basically just means I win with Goldango. Basically. Like, I don't really see any other way I can lose this, right? I mean, yeah, I think it's just Spiky Shield, and I can just sack the Draco, right? Or I can swap the gold even, but I don't think I need to make that risk. I can just do this. Yeah. Second sword. Yeah, that's chill. Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, gold. and I can just follow me, make it rain, right? Well, actually, if he's Stellar, Stellar is the one way I can actually lose this. So I'm trying to think of safer options I have here. Maybe it's like... So I'm trying to think of his more optimal plays here. I think he protects POW, cudgel the Tauren, right? Cudgel Ogerpon. And I focus Sash and back. So this is actually my best play here. In my opinion. Because this will cover for protect POW here. Yep. Now this should be fine. Because I have Sash. Yep. Hey, he might have Stellar, but it's okay. Because this turn, he can't kill both. So I can Icy Wind, make it rain. If he Stellar Suckers, Icy Wind breaks the Chien-Pao Sash and kills Ogerpon. So I think this is actually safer. My 100%. Like, assuming I land Icy, this is my 100% win con. Like, he has to be Stellar Sucker here, and then he'll probably Stellar Sucker of Ivy Cudgel the Goldango slot if so, right? If he was trying to cover. But yeah, he's got to land Icy here. I think I'm fine. Okay, is Terra probably Stellar. So I have to land this Icy Wind. Yep. Land Icy Wind, please. Yep. Just gotta land Icy. Land Icy, you win the game. Oh no. Okay, we landed. Okay, so we win, Oh my god. Yeah, because if we miss the Ogerpon, our Ogerpon loses to Chien-Pao. Oh, I mean, he just kills us. That's what I meant. Yep. But now we can Tailwind Ivy Cudgel. God, that one's so lame if I missed Ogerpon too. Sweet. That was so scary. Yeah, I think the only way to lose this is... Well, no, Sucker Punch can't even crit the pawn, so this should be locked. Like, he would need to... me to miss Icy again and crit my pawn twice. Or Sacred Pawn here into Sucker Punch, and then me missing Icy. So to get around that, I can follow me Icy Wind as well. Which I think is my play. Yeah, he doesn't even attempt it, but okay, cool. Nice, that was a great win. And we are 9-1. Alright, this is Bulma, 15, 17, 8. It's an Iron Crown team, again with double Fairy, so it might make my Drago a little bit more awkward, to say the least. But outside of that, I mean, I think that, I mean, gold in general looks really strong here, right? I mean, there's a lot of good pieces I think I can use in this matchup. I also don't have to immediately lead with Tauren here, I feel. Might not be, like, required. So I was thinking Ogerpon... Well, Tauren does match up quite well into if he doesn't lead Whims. I mean, it's okay, but... Okay, maybe it's Roaring Moon, Ogerpon, with Goldango and Rillaboom. Because I think Ogerpon is important with Terra. I can also hit hands, because I'm bringing hands, and hands kind of beats gold and Tauren, so this seems fine. Okay, hands flutter, which is okay. So they have Fake Out, but they can also Trick Room here. You know, there's a lot of, like, CTS elements on his team. And I don't know if I want to lose to Belly Drum Hands. I have actually lost it before in the GC. I'm taking no chances. If he's Fake Out, well played. If he's not, I just made my optimal turn 1. Okay, watch this be setup hands right now. It was fake out, in my own words. Take no chances, no chances. Ooh. Miss Flutter. But I'd been mad if it was... Because if he was Sash, I would have killed him. Please kill. Nice. And there's no Trick Room, right? That's Trick Room Flutter. And it's set up hands, right? Dude, I freaking knew it! I'm gonna go! I'm gonna go! Oh, I've seen this before. That's all I gotta say. I just knew. That is so funny. I'm never falling for that ever again. And, you know, here's obviously some issues. You know, he's +4, that being one and done. But I think it's still okay. Because I'm running the Terror on Ndidi. He has to be a defensive Terra. I mean, it's probably just his Bleak one again and Cudgel Ndidi. Oh, okay. We got them totally right. I'm so happy with this. I knew it, bro. I knew it. Oh, man. And we just win now. That's his game. That's so funny. That's how it plays out. Great, great. It's Iron Crown last, so... Yeah, this is a good game. I can, I don't know, I can Bleak Win again, and... Did I Bleak Win? I just swapped to Rilla, right? And Ivy Crush with the cans. Make sure the Crown can't crit me. No, he's Terra, but I think it's too late. The Terra's a Crown, but what could a Terra be? Is Terra Water Blast? I mean, it's fine if he does this because I have Rillaboom in the field, and hands can't beat gold. Yeah. Cool. I knew I'd be faster, too, because he's Trick Room Flutter. So yeah, that's a good game. Yeah, Terra Blast was too late. Beautiful. Beautiful game. That has been killed. Wow, Crown is so weak. Double Glide. GG. Nice. Feels good to not be cheesed. Alright, back with some more for today. And we just got a 1651. So this would be good for Elo if we do win this. Oh, very interesting team. Crown with no Ndidi. Huh? Okay, you don't see that every day. That's for sure. Okay. This might just be my usual game plan of Heartflame, Drago, and Rilla Gold. I'm arguing this for a lot, but it's like Torn's not very good here. Urshifu is okay here, but it doesn't appreciate Flutter, Ogerpon, or Raging Bolt. And I think Torn gives me too many weaknesses to Bolt, so yeah, let's do this. Alright, let's see, let's see. Alright, Raging Bolt and Sim. So here it would be good to see, he lost stuff into. Let's see. Because we... I wonder if I can cheese my opponent right here. Because if I can... I don't know if it's worth coming Terra Ghost right away. Because Fake Out's so free. I kind of want to go for it, though. It's so greedy. But if he plays it smart, he will just know. And he can't risk the Terra Ghost Drago turn 1, right? So I think my safer play I'm going to do is I'm going to swap to gold here, and I'm going to protect the Regidrago. So this will cover for Parting Shot and Ogerpon, and I can scout the Bolt Terra right here. Oh my god, I could have just ripped the Terra. Oh my god. Darn. Okay. Maybe he clapped? I'm actually curious what he did here. This is webs. Oh. That's annoying. Could have ripped Terra. And he crits me. I'm pretty annoyed by that. I'm not gonna lie. That's crazy. I didn't think he would risk that. I thought maybe he would play around that. I think I need to play more greedy with a team like this, but okay. Maybe here it's Make It Rain, and I Draco Vincent. Hope that kills. Vulture Terra now. If Draco kills Ensign, then single target Make It Rain kills Bolt. Oh, darn. If I just ripped Terra, I would have just probably won off turn 1. But that felt like such a huge commitment. I didn't want to risk it. That's really it. Come on, Draco. Please kill. Man, if I just went for my gut play, could have just won on turn 1. I mean, to be honest, it's still doable. It's just sort of annoying. I want to go for Snarl. Okay. Maybe that's okay. Depends on what the instant clicks here. Blitz. Okay. Obviously, I'm not very happy by that, but it could be worse. That's for sure. So I bring Ogerpon out here. And, I probably just, do I just Ivy Cudgel the Vincent here, maybe? I can also Terra Ivy Cudgel the Raging. That'd be very good damage on it. I think I'm getting rid of Instance too good, though. I think I just Cudgel Ensign and swap to Rilla here. Darn. If I just ripped Terra Ghost, I would have won off turn 1. Ah. Well, you can't win them all, though. There's no Cudgel switch on his part, so this should be fine. Okay. Alright, Instant's dead. No more Intimidate, no more Fake Out. That part's good. One for out of the way. Webs again, that's fine. Because I Fake Out active here, so it's actually totally fine here. Still doable, still doable. Urshifu's here. It is single strike. That's totally fine. I think here I can Terra, Cudgel the Raging, and I can, do I Fake Out the Bolt? I could Fake Out Bolt here, calling the Protect on the Urshifu, and have Double Glide after. That'd be a really good play, if I get this right. I'm kind of behind, so I'm making a read here. This would be the call of the year, I guess, right? Get it wrong. Take a look at bow into Ogerpon. That looks like standard set there. It's fine though. Especially if it just kills Raging Bolt, even better. It does. Okay, so now we have a game. We have a game. Because I need to play around Sucker Punch as well here. So he made a good play there. That was a good read on his part. That looks like sash damage as well, so comes down to this now. Flutter Mane's here. Let's booster. If I can get every read right from here, I win the game. That's what I'm thinking. Drago's also healthy enough where I can maybe live certain hits from Urshifu. I think here, I can follow me and Woodhammer the Flutter. This gets around double glide, because he is Sucker. Sucker kills Ogerpon, right, which gets around glide. So if I get this call Ryan kill Fluttermane, then I can double the Urshifu the turn after. I should be fine. Oh. No. He's wicked, right? Oh, he Sucker though. That's huge. Nice. Okay, that's a big turn. My question is, do I live Sucker from here? I can make it the same follow me play, or I can go for double glide here. I don't think he goes for Sucker Punch here, but he could. And the follow me would hammer make the same cover, right? I don't think he's gonna go for Sucker though. Because he knows I follow me. He gets a fucking double protect. Okay, so regardless I lost. Oh my god. Because, yeah, he went for a Wicked. Oh, I won the game. I literally won the game. Oh my god, it's so annoying. Darn. So double protect, plus we don't Terra turn 1. We lose because of that. That was Raps. That was literally Raps. We literally outplayed that last turn there because we still... that's really annoying. So many things I could have done better here. I mean, even if Rip's Terror goes off turn 1, you know, he had Urshifu Dark in the back, so maybe I still played it fine. It just came down to this end game here, and it sucks to lose because of that, but it's what it is. I mean, here I can protect and Woodhammer. And maybe I can try to bank off winning from here. Like, I hope he Moonbusts Drago, and Wicked Blows Rilla, and it comes down to a Drago 1v1 versus Urshifu, I think. I don't have many other outs from here. Pretty annoying, but yeah. Let's see, though. Yep. Wicked Blow the Rilla, right? Maybe it's still doable. We live. Okay. There's our out. Comes down to this. How much recoil did I take? Okay. This might be fine. I think I have to Woodhammer though, because I don't think Glide into Woodhammer. I have no more terrain is the issue. But I probably need to bank on Glide Woodhammer killing Urshifu. But I don't think it does. I'm gonna do a quick calc though. I have time. Rilla. Standard. Urshifu Dark. With no Grassy. Yeah, I have to Woodhammer twice. That's my only out. I have to go for just trick. There's the Woodhammer here. I don't have a choice, right? And then from his Urshifu, and I should have checked the calcs with CC, 58 to 69. So it depends on the recoil here. Okay, I can live. It's a roll. Yeah, it's a roll. I just gotta bank on living CC here. I don't have another choice. This is so close. Down to the wire. I live! Oh my god! How do we clutch that? Double protect Flutter, and then we didn't kill the Raging Ball immediately? That's like insane that we actually able to win that. Oh my god. Okay, that was legit down to the wire. My Rilla dies there. It's a 0v0, and I still won that. Wow. I'm happy because that was high elo there, a guy above me, and we barely clutched that, so that's insane. Alright, extra piece of P.A.K.A. The elo from the last game didn't update just yet, but I'll check it next time. We should got a decent amount though, it doesn't really matter. We're still playing anyways. Looking at this, it's standard bolt balance. I feel like there's different, if you have any gameplays I have here, I can do something like maybe, let's see. Is it just my same game plan of Ogerpon Drago, Goldengo Rilla again? This is only a little bit scary if he utilized Chen Pao and Lando very well. Also depends on his Terra types here. If he Steel Lando, he's for sure bringing Bolt here though. So if he brings Bolt, he would Terra Fairy that, so maybe it's fine to do this still. Old reliable, right? Urshifu and Chen Pao, I mean, Urshifu definitely has uses in this matchup because he gives us Chen Pao and Lando. And Tauren gives me a ground immune. But I just don't really know if I should go for it because it's like kind of, it's more risky bringing those, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna go with this. It's like a more consistent game plan, which I kind of prefer, especially in best of one here. But we'll give it a shot. Yeah, Follow Me would be good versus Chen Pao or Shifu leads, or mostly to general. So yeah. Yeah, Instant Bowl, so pretty straightforward. But it's a case of, do I commit Terror or not on Drago? I feel like it's tempting. Because if I just get it, I just probably win the game. That last guy didn't Terra, so I don't think this guy will know either, right? Surely not. I don't think so, at least. So maybe here it's Ivy Cudgel, Terra Dragon, or Terra Ghost, Regidrago here. Calling him to fake out. The last guy didn't Terra, so surely this guy won't, right? That's my thinking. I could just get this very wrong. This would be pretty bad, if so. I'm going my gut, though. Darn. Okay, that's okay, though. Because we still get Dragon Energy off on the Incineroar. He knew, the knower. Okay, no worries. Goes for Fake Out into Ogerpon, interesting. Oh, that's why. Alright, that's okay. Yep. Pulses me. Yeah, it could be worse, right? And honestly, Drago kind of did its job. I mean, you think here, I can double the instant slot. Relatively safe. It's a pretty good pin, at least, on it. Like, Ivy Cudgel plus... maybe Draco. Earth Power. I think Draco. Because Draco catches Rilla. Okay, he just goes for a clap and he crits me. Good play. But at this point, I think it's still okay because he didn't click on mine, and I still have Goldango to pin the, like, Make a Ring kills the Bolt as well, so that part's also good. Yeah. And it looks like Ivy Cudgel kills Instant here, so I can Cudgel Instant and make it rain. Protects, but if Ivy kills Instant, that'd be good. Then I don't lose my drop, or I don't drop my special attack here. Nice. So it's better. And I'm in a pretty decent spot, right? Yep. And now Make It Rain is big damage. Big damage. Worst case scenario would be, maybe Sandseer Landorus here. That's like worst case scenario, I think. Urshifu? Sure. So he could clap Surging. I think that's like probably his like out in a sense. Trying to think of my best play here. Clap Surging would kill gold, right? So I can Follow Me, Make It Rain. Yeah. This gets around that. I think he claps here. He's playing pretty aggressive, so. Yep, does clap. and Surgeon Strikes. This is a valid play on his part. This should kill Ogerpon. Yep. But now we get a free swap, which is good. The question is also if he is Scarf on the Urshifu or not. That part is kind of hard to tell here. I actually don't know based off that damage. Because obviously we have Glide here, right? Into the Ursh. Depends if he protects here or not. I don't know if he doesn't protect. That's the question. So let's see this. Are you protect on Ursh? Lila comes out first. It's Shenpao. Okay. So I fake out Make It Rain into Shenpao, right? He has to protect the Pao here. So I can glide the Ursh. And if he Scarf, then Glide kills the Ursh here. So I think this like covers for most things, unless he protects Ursh and doesn't protect Pal. But that's such a risky play, especially in trying to fake out, right? Yeah. I think banking that he is Scarf, and I think he was Scarf based off how he played it, right? Now it comes down to him landing Crash. He lands Crash, and now are you Throat Chop Power or not? Because my Goldango has a really good roll of Living Sucker Punch, so it comes down to this as well. He already committed Terra, so there's no Stellar to be worried about. Now it comes down if he gets the roll on Sucker Punch. So this should be mostly locked. There's no crit or high roll. Pray. Please no crit. Please no crit. Or don't get the 12 roll. I think it's 12% roll to kill me. So let's see. Or don't be Throat Chop. Throat Chop would also just kill me. Or it'd be good odds. Okay. Okay, that's unlucky. That's literally a 12 roll. Unfortunate. Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Like, I literally made my gold bulky just for that Shenpao roll, and he gets the 12% roll. So, unfortunate, but they played it well. I think I brought it as close as I could. But yeah, it's unfortunate losing to a 12%. Alright, Tehran. Okay, that's a good one. Mr. Tehran. This matchup's a little bit annoying, I won't lie. But I do know most of the sets, because I have used this team before recently, as some of you may know. I'm thinking it's just these four, though. Torn Drago with Goldango plus Rillaboom in the back. What's annoying about this is it's not just the Torn Mirror, but it's the fact that he has Torn, AV Raging, and also Sash Urshifu. Sash, Single Strike to be exact, which does hit majority of my team for super effective, or 2 KOs me. So there's a lot to kind of account with that. It's not the easiest matchup for the Torn Mirrors. I think of all the Torn Mirrors, this is one of the harder ones. But we'll pray and see how it goes. Does just do Torn Gold though, so yeah, it could be worse. Could be worse. This makes sense on his part. It's like, who do you kind of tear kind of thing, right? Because he's nasty plot pressure, which is annoying. And he can Terra Steal the Gold. I did Torn here. I think what I do is I protect Torn and swap to Gold. Because he can also just make it Rain Bleak win here. Which would be bad. Oh wow, he doesn't even go for... I just his Torn. Okay, interesting. Okay, make it rains. Okay, we actually made probably the best play I could have done. That's great. Okay, good play by me. Because now I can Tailwind and Terra Steel make it rain. Terra Steel make it rain will catch a potential Terra and gold. It would also catch the Tornadus if it does not Terra here. He knows I can Shadow Ball the Goldengo, so he might not Terra his Tornadus, for example, right? This will still also do a lot to Tornadus if Terras, so I think this is my best play. Okay, swaps out Torn. And do you Terra your gold? Or you probably don't even Terra. He probably risks it. That'd be annoying. But this will still do a lot, is the thing. You have to read right. Because we could have Shadow Balled. That's very aggressive on his part. Or he's slower than me. I don't know. We'll see ya. Yeah, it doesn't even Terra. Okay. Smart play by him. But we should be doing a decent amount. Not like the worst play ever. Yeah, it's still doing, you know, a reasonable amount of damage, I'm not gonna lie. He Shadow Balls me. Okay, we're kind of chill then, right? Okay, that part's not chill. But outside of that, this is fine, I think. Because he's Clap here. That part's a little annoying. I think I want to double swap. Maybe I swap to Drago here on Torn. I swap to Rillaboom on gold. Yes, I want to preserve my Sash on Tornadus, and also I want to reset my drop on both Dispatef and Special Attack here on gold. Because you're not going to Draco the Torn slot. I think you're more inclined to either Draco the gold Colonus swap or Clap here. Shadow Ball, and that's fine, right? Because there's no drop. Nice. Okay, cool. This part's good. Alright, that's fine. So yeah, all of a sudden this got interesting. But yeah, gold is still in the back, which is very useful here. Alright. I think here, I go for a Dragon Energy to force out that Terra. And I can go for high horsepower into the Goldengo here. Because he might Terra Fairy here, but if he Dracos, then he kind of just loses special attack, and he might not protect the gold because he calls the Woodhammer Dragon Energy here. So this is remove Golden completely. I can start clicking Make It Rain more reliably. That's my end goal, at least. Oh wow, he doesn't even... Okay, so he makes the call right, but we land high horsepower ideally. Nice. Okay. Gold is dead. That's a good turn. And now, Bolt is so low. Okay, cool. We will take that. We will take that indeed. Because now we can bring out gold here. Pretty safely. Mostly safely. Reset Ursh. Okay. Again, it's the last turn of Tailwind, right? But it should be okay. Because he cannot stop both attacks here. And we still have our Torn in the back as well. So I think here, we call the Sucker Punch, and we Woodhammer the Bolt. And that will put us in a good spot, in my opinion. And if we keep our gold healthy, we can beat down the Tornadus, because I think his own Torn that was Terra Steel can be problematic. He swaps out Raging. He probably Terra Darks here. That's the only reason why this play would make sense. it does Pterodach. It's probably Pterodach Sucker. Okay. That's kind of fine, right? Yep, okay. We could have Woodhammered the Urshifu, though. That was the thing. Break the Sash, but it's still kind of okay. Because that still does a decent amount of damage. A good amount of damage. And we did just run out of Tailwind turns. This one's a little bit scary. It kind of depends on what he wants to do here. Maybe Bleak Winding here. And Woodhammering the Urshifu could work. I also have Icy Wind, though, is the thing. I can also Icy Wind Woodhammer the Urshifu, which might knock it out. We're very close to, which I might actually prefer doing. Can it's Tailwind. Okay, so this part's good. Quick hits with a blow. Into Rilla, we should live. We live, okay. We land Icy. Now, if this kills Urshifu, we're in a really good spot. If not, we might just lose. No. It's close, though. Because I have Trick, right? Trick's actually a play I have to get out of this. But is Trick more optimal? Because it's like... I'm trying to think here, right? If I go for Trick... It's Bleak Wind. I actually don't know if it's optimal or not. But yeah, I can Trick maybe Icy Wind, or... Because I have Tailwind, make it rain, right? Okay, that's fine. Because we get the Trick off. And we dodge Bleak Wind, that's big. Dodge is Torrent. Oh, that's huge. Okay. But I could Trick, though, is the issue. Because now it's like... Yeah, this is problem now. With the Trick play, at least. If I didn't Trick, I won. Because I had Make a Rain, Icy Wind. I think it was 50-50, actually, from there. He got the play right. That was smart on his part. But this part is nice because I can play around the some certain plays here. So I can protect Torrent, I think. And I can trick the trick the Urshifu because he's Wicked Blow, right? And probably webs here, I think. But he has to land webs, so maybe it comes down to just dodging webs. Maybe that's my best out here. I don't see many other plays I have, to be honest. Yeah, but dodge webs? I don't. Yeah, 50-50. Good play by him. So, like, that meant if I clicked tail and make it rain, I would have won the game. So he gets a 50-50 correct. As you see, it's very volatile, right? On both sides. I think we're both making a lot of good reads. And in the end, he preserved his Pterodach Urshifu just to endgame it very well. And I brought it pretty close. But unfortunately wasn't able to lock out there. I think my only out there was dodging webs. Because if I dodge webs, Icy Wind kills both. And if I can also make it rain here. But also, there's too many turns to tail one and such. So, yeah, unfortunate. But well played to him. That was really close. But yeah, we're 11-3. Alright, 16-10 now. And this is probably gonna be my last one for, I guess, the video if I do one on the GC, because I think it could be 15 games for maybe the first part, then 15 for the next part, and then 15 for the last part, because I was trying to edit this all down, but it takes a lot of, like, trimming and stuff, and I think it'd be too long a video regardless, so if I do decide to do multiple parts. This would be the first part. Alright, another Tornadus Mirror. It's a pretty generic team. I think I'm gonna do Torn Drago with Rilla Heartflame. Drago's pretty good if he leads anything but Flutter. And also if he leads Flutter, I can always reposition to my grass types, so yeah. Let's see how it goes. Torn plus Flutter. Okay. And again, this is fine. Kind of. Obviously, it would have been more ideal to play around this better, but I do Terra Ghosts. That's one thing to keep in mind. Okay. Okay, so I don't think he'll Bleak Wind here. Because I think he's like he has a Tailwind, right? To match my Tailwind. I can double swap. I didn't think he would lead Fluttermane. They usually don't. I practiced the matchup a few times now, and usually they like Torn Chi with Flutter back. Kind of shocked to see Flutter on lead. My safer play would have been Heartflame on lead, to be honest. Which, I guess, you know, in the GC, you only have one chance, so if I don't get this right, you know, could be problematic, but let's see. If he doesn't Bleak Wind, it's a fine play. Or I hope he dodges Bleak. I dodge Bleak Wind, right? Protects the Flutter, and he probably... What's he click? Bleak Wind? Tailwind. Okay! All of a sudden, this is fine, because I don't know if you guys noticed, I have Double Glide onto the Flutter. That's just protected. This part is actually all of a sudden good. So we'll take that. By removing Flutter, I can endgame with Drago a lot easier. So, all of a sudden it became pretty good. I didn't think it was a good position, but because he protected, it turned out just fine. Yep. Double Glide kills Flutter, guaranteed. Like, it kills the bulky ones if you double it. I can kill Frail Air Booster if he wasn't bulky, but Double Glide just guarantees it. They Bleak one, they miss one. Miss the Rilla, that's the sort of important one, actually. Nice. Okay, not bad. Chiyu's here. This one is a little bit worse in a sense, but it's still kind of okay. Okay, 2 turns to Tailwind left, which is good to know. Bleak Wind Heat Wave probably kind of wipes my board, which is kind of annoying. I think here I can maybe go with, let's say, Glide Torn here, and Spiky Shield. This would basically break the Torn Sash if it is. Because my reload will just get deleted here. Okay, lands this time, so I kind of went for a high horsepower and bank off that too, but I don't know if that was worth it. Because it's kind of risky. Yeah, because he does land, so it doesn't end up mattering. Okay. Alright. So, here, he only has one more turn of Tailwind, right? I can Tailwind on probably his last turn. So I think here what I can do is I can protect Torn, and I can Ivy Conjure the Tornadus here. If I can dodge Bleak Wind as well, I can remove this Torn and I kind of just win with Tailwind Dragon Energy. It also kind of depends on how fast his Chiyu is. If it's Bleak Wind, and do I dodge this time around? Okay, I dodged. Now this is probably over. That kind of guarantees it. So I think that my best play from here is basically either protecting to start the last turn Tailwind. I have the option of dodging, and I can remove the Torn after. Or if I can get Tailwind later and sack my Ogerpon, if my Drago is faster than his Chiyu, I can also win from there. It depends on his Chiyu nature. That's what I was banking on. So yeah. Alright, nice. So that part's good. Now the question, what's his last Pokemon? Lando, okay. Pretty straightforward. I can probably just Tailwind here, and I can, I guess I can just click Ivy Cudge on the Landorus. Because I live Heat Wave. If he doesn't protect, this kills, and I win a Dragon Energy, right? So, yep. Nice. Alright, not bad. Not bad. A lot of Torn Mirrors today. Or not today, this whole first 15 games. Very volatile, you can see there. I think of all the Torn Mirrors I played, though, they're all doable, as you saw. I got them very close in every single one. The first one I lost, it was a misplay. The one versus Tehran came down to a 50-50, if he tapped or not. And in this one, definitely positioning-wise is a bit awkward, because I led Drago versus Flutter, and I needed some kind of luck to get around it. But I think that the endgame always depended on how fast his Shiyu was. So, yeah, annoying for him, but we will take it. So we are now 12-3, which is great. 12-3. Bam. Bonk. Sweet, sweet. And I kind of want to see how much ELO that puts us at for today. Alright. Nice. GG's. Cool, cool. 12-3 is not bad. It's a pretty good start for the most part. I mean, my goal was probably 13-2 or 12-3. That's like, I mean, I would have preferred 13-2. I mean, honestly, I could have been 13-2 if I didn't get the Sucker Punch roll. That was like the main thing. But again, GC, that happens. You have a lot of lives as well. So yeah, we end the session 16-23, which is not awful for the first 15 games. Ideally, I can end in the high 1700s, and I do have 30 more games to work with. So yeah, if this is part one, or decide to make this part one, this will end here, and maybe stay tuned for the others. But hope you guys enjoyed. Bye-bye.